the mosquitoes have hatched. And there's my cat hole. And I'm scared. Actually, there's one day with a lot of bad mosquitoes. Oh, a couple of hours of bad mosquitoes. So much so that I covered myself in mud because they were nasty.
The mud?
Yeah, no, the mosquitoes were nasty.
Remember you covered one arm with mud?
Yeah, I did an experiment. I did one arm mud and one arm not mud, and it works. The mosquitoes are pretty bad right now. So I use this mud puddle to cover my arm. And I'm gonna see how we go. The other one's still fresh. So we'll see what happens here.
You should tell them about the rash you got from all that cow shit you wiped on your arm.
I can see for miles and miles. What do you got there, bud?
I don't even know what he's called, but he's cute.
Starting to see some big white mountains out there. A lot of snow on them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we met some of the people that actually maintain one of the water caches. They were doing their first inspection of the road, the trail, the cache, and we ran into them on their way there. We kept hiking. On their way back, they actually swooped up our packs and slack packed us about, what, 3 miles or so to a nice little lake.
Nice reservoir here in Wyoming. Poppins is running to our packs. We just had a little slack pack from a side-by-side and four-wheeler. And we gotta save like 3 miles. And she even had some snacks for us. Yeah, we went swimming there and
Stubby toe.
yeah. Let me get it on video if you do fart underwater.
Why'd the water just turn brown?
Did you see the bubble?
Oh no!
At least I'm cleaning out the important stuff here.
Hey, that's our drinking water, bud. Cool mountains over there. Sawtooth. Or something. Very slow. Wow. It was a great little place, and then we were gonna hike out, and we started to hike out, and it started to rain, and so we pulled up short and set up camp.
Yeah, we hiked on. Just barely got it set up. Storm of the century is upon us. Oh boy. Set up right next to a telephone pole, the only one within miles.
That hummed all night.
And it had the transmitter on top or whatever, the transformer.
And he says we
and it's
because
buzzing. And I had to move my tent. It was all set up, I moved my tent.
yeah, you did.
There it is, the elusive double rainbow. Set up in a hurry, avoiding that thing. And that. But, look at that.
And he said we because we have a new member of the Minnesota Hikings called Nightcrawler. We picked this dude up in Chama. Was it Chama?
It was Shama. Cheers.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So yeah, we have 4 members now of the team. Yeah. And we've been together for almost
Like
nearly
2
2
months.
months.
That's been a
2
minute.
months.
Believe it or not.
2 long, long months.
Yeah. Oh God.
Didn't expect to see some porta potties in the middle of the basin.
So, do you know most fuzzy caterpillars aren't fuzz? Those are spines.
Well, there's
Depends
fuzz here.
Yeah, but those fuzz are often spines on them. If you're allergic to them, you're fucked.
He's allergic to them.
Good old Wyoming.
Beautiful up here today. We're getting closer to the winds coming up soon. More wild horses just waking up. They're laying down. Snow-covered mountains and some wild horses. Wild horses. Whew, they're getting wild. And one of the most exciting things that happened with the four of us was a big old storm that rolled in the middle of the basin. And I don't know if we've explained this, but there's nothing in the basin. There's no trees. There's bushes that are about a foot high.
He's the tallest thing there.
I'm definitely the tallest thing. And what happens? Little hail action going on.
We planned to do a 30-mile a day that day.
We were gonna do a 30-mile a day. We were on point, man. We were over 20 miles.
well.
Oh, we were crushing.
He was gonna break his 30 for the first time.
But the good Lord said, no,
No, he didn't.
thou
He
shalt
didn't.
not pass.
Yeah.
And struck us down.
And literally struck
down.
us down.
We had a small ascent. 100 yards in front of us. Boom! And at the same time, it knocked us all to our knees. And
We all-
everyone started talking, dude, looking around to make sure everyone else is still alive.
We all felt it on our heads, and a couple people.
Whatever hand was touching
Yeah.
the trekking pole.
Yeah.
Through our
touching the ground.
trekking
I thought my
poles,
pole was shocking me, so I just tossed it.
It had a small hole in the tip of my finger.
tingly fingers for a couple hours.
And we dropped to the ground, and we're all scared. We're like, there's nowhere to run and hide, and what do? We don't even know. Like, we're all hunkering down right now, trying to be low, because there's lightning, and it hit us, or it hit close to us, or something. We all felt it, and it's actually kind of scary right now. And we also saw a lot of I don't know where I was going with that.
Axolotls.
That's funny, I had a dingleberry fall from my asshole the other day.
It fell
Did you
off.
hear it?
I normally just dread up in there, you know. They gotta be cut free. Like.
Fell right off, just how you want it to, you know?
How old do you think it was?
A couple weeks.